What's poppin', y'all? Welcome back to I Do It Myself. I'm Wayno. How y'all feeling today? Before I get started, hit that sub button, hit them likes, and run up that hype. We already had the conversation regarding 50 being the biggest op or the worst enemy. You feel me? And now it takes a turn because that documentary is coming out this week. The documentary about Diddy is coming out this week. But I want to go back. Of course, I want to go back to show and define to y'all.
That shit is crazy. I really don't like that.
Why 50 don't like nobody, right? So 50, of course, he has a documentary going, and it's about Diddy. It's called The Reckoning. I'm gonna just keep it 1,000. Niggas from Southside Jamaica, Queens is different. I always knew Queens was different ever since I was young. My first few times going to Queens was always different, but going to Southside Jamaica, the air is different. You know what I mean? The attitude is different. Now, Queens is known for getting the money. We will give them that. I will say Harlem, yeah, specifically the West Side. East Side, too, you know, they try to call us dirty and shit, but we just low with getting our money. But the West Side, they real flashy, known for getting money. And Queens, all of Queens, in New York City, we known for getting to it. Brooklyn is known for taking that shit from you. You know what I'm saying? And the Bronx is just the Wild Wild West overall. But 50 Cent, I did not think that 20 years later, after Massacre, you know what I mean, Piggy Bank, all of the diss records that he did towards maybe Fat Joe, when he put him on the front cover of a mixtape with You and the Radio, when he put, Game in a stripper outfit. I don't believe Game was a stripper, but it was funny back at that time. He did a whole skit about Game being a stripper. All the shit that 50 has done, that 20 years later, he'd still be at the height of his disses. But his disses no longer come in the form of bars. His disses come in the form of content. And the content that he puts out, he's going to make money off of forever. Now, the thing about this whole Diddy situation is I feel like it's a lot of people have been torn on it. Of course, you have the people who feel like, yo, Diddy should be free right now. But then you also have the people who feel like, nah, Diddy's a bad person. He deserved more than 40 months. He gave people bad contracts, which none of us has ever seen none of his contracts. He wasn't on trial for his contracts. He wasn't on trial for domestic violence, even though we seen him horribly beat Cassie ass on camera. 50 is now releasing this documentary. Well, there's miniseries, and it comes out Tuesday or Thursday, I believe. But before we go all the way there, let's get to the specifics about times where 50 was on The Breakfast Club, and he talked about, let's just start with Nick Cannon.
Nick Cannon did that song, Used to Look Up to You, and he said that was about you.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know if you want that. I don't know if you want that problem rapping with Nick Cannon. Phil.
I would never respond to Nick Cannon. Never. Listen, look. Now look. The camera's on, right? He's legendary corny. He's been corny forever, like from the very beginning. I thought at one point he was headed somewhere that was like in the Will Smith-ish, kind of, because it was comedy stuff like that, and then it just never got to its destination. Like, it just never got cool. Like,
he's a good businessman.
Would you cast him in a Power Book? Anyone else?
Yeah, if he did a good job. He did great in Drumline.
Drumline was dope.
He did good in that. Like, I believed him as a drummer.
See, the thing with Nick, that Nick is a great business.
Now, Nick Cannon never bothered nobody. You know what I'm saying? He never bothered nobody. But nah, shouts out to Nick Cannon, man. But here's, when shit takes turns, and he's talking specifically about Diddy.
Now, Fifth, when you continuously call Puff gay, does that affect your relationships in Hollywood?
I don't call him gay. I said,
Let me read it, Fifth.
Oh my God.
Sorry I can no longer help you guys. Soon you will all be gay and happy. You are all now left under leadership of Puffy Daddy. Report to the nearest rainbow. Dinner Thieves in theaters January 19th.
That's why he says things. He doesn't even know what he's saying is like fruity. You know what I'm saying? Like, he said something fabulous, and he goes, but me and you, we ain't party. Like, we need to party. What is he talking about? That's the kind of stuff that when people say that to me, I get a little uncomfortable. I get uncomfortable. Like, he said something to me one time, a long time ago, at Chris Lighty's wedding. He told me he'd take me shopping. I looked at him like, what the
What'd you just say? Let me move, man, before I do something. You gonna make me mess up the wedding.
Oh, that's a nice gesture.
Let me get out of no. Dude, take me. That's what a guy says to a girl.
Now 50, man, like I'm gonna keep it 100, man. Like this the last nigga on earth you ever want to run into some sort of problem with, because he's never going to end. I feel like when we about to see the most different senior citizens, and no, he's not near there yet. But as we get older, because we all gonna get older, of course, my digital footprint is gonna be right here. I'll do it myself, and cop yourself some merch. This is an idea that was in my mind, and then I communicated it to the person who does my logos, and I told him, and we got this. Then it went from me having the logo to put on my channel to me actually having product, and that's why I'm doing this. And then we got the Family First edition, is to basically solidify that blood makes you related. A bond makes you family, you feel me? And with this Family First piece, when you get one of these, just know that when I start doing this live, if you purchase the Family First piece, then that gives you perks at the live show. You know what I mean? You might get a discount on the tickets, all that. So my whole idea for doing this, man, was to just inspire others that if you have an idea, if you have a thought, if you have something, you know, that you're working on or want to work on, and you might be frightened about it, you might be, you know, second guessing or doubting yourself, don't. Just do it. You know what I mean? I'll do it myself. As I said, we are gonna get older. And as we get older, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna be able to see when he gets older and be like, yo, he's still on it. Like he's still buying people, publishing, or doing something to upset someone. But anyway, Diddy, you know what I'm saying? Diddy, he ended up on the Breakfast Club, and he was asked about that specific situation and, you know, his differences he had with 50. And this is how he responded.
50 came up here and he was giving you flack for the asking Fab to party. So he'll ask you to play the clip, man.
Yeah, play the clip. Go ahead.
Why won't you party with me for your birthday, man?
We partied for my birthday before. You came to my party.
No, but me and you ain't never really party, you know what I'm saying?
I asked 50 about that, and he said you did the same thing to him. You asked him to take him shopping.
Yeah, I thought he needed some clothes. What? I'm a nice guy.
Yo, why do you and Fif just...
Hey, yo.
Why y'all not...
Hey, yo, I don't have no beef with
I don't know why.
With Fif. He loves me. He loves me.
Do y'all really
can't
have
see
a
it?
beef?
I mean, y'all can't see it.
No, we can't see it.
Y'all can't see that he loves me?
But see...
You really, hold on, you really think that's hate? When you really break it down, you've been out here a long time. You know he loves me.
I don't think he like you.
You know he loves me.
I don't think he like you.
Okay.
But why not? Y'all both passionate. Y'all both...
I don't know. Yo, check this out. I don't know.
Like
I don't...
both the same.
No, we are not.
Okay.
We are not the same.
But I mean,
we are
as
not
far
cut
as
from the
you
same
guys
cloth.
work and work hard.
Yeah, and you know, I mean, I respect that. I don't never hit him with no, you know, nothing. I don't even think of no other man. Besides, if I'm thinking about another man, I'm thinking about uplifting. I'm not thinking about all that. All them gnats, you know, they can't really touch me. Y'all, at the end of the day, y'all see and y'all know what it is. Mm-hmm. You know, the track record. Y'all know the business acumen. Y'all know the community service. Y'all know what I'm about. You know, and when he does that, it's like funny to me. I don't really take it personal. I know he has a different sense of humor, and he's just not in my life. We don't have to never cross paths, and I will never say nothing negative about him, you know, because that's just not me.
It feels like something.
Now, that take from Diddy aged terribly, because people is gonna make their jokes. The whole I would never think about another man, and then the whole Cassie, the freak offs, and all of that. And of course, you know, 50's baby moms was one of the people who got caught up in these freak offs. Now, 50 trolled Diddy towards the end one last time, where he had some stuff to say about him regarding his Shreveport thing that he was doing. Y'all remember how big that was when he was launching, you know what I mean, his movie studio down in Shreveport.
You're not gonna believe this, but I just got a call and Puffy's confirmed for Shreveport.
That's lit.
Nah. That nigga can't come. You fuck around. Everybody be scared to drink. Puffy in cups. Fucking wake up, your butt sore.
Now, listen, man, this nigga, all right, because it even gets worse. Now, I'm going to keep it 100. This form of trolling, or this form of business mixed with trolling, is at, I say, Super Saiyan level 3. because we haven't seen the actual doc yet. You know what I mean? We haven't seen it yet. But 50 is gonna be on Good Morning America. He's gonna be on Good Morning America, and this nigga looks like Riley in the S Word episode.
Long-standing feud that you've had with Sean Combs.
GMA Monday morning.
So what brought you to this project?
50 Cent on his highly anticipated new docuseries, Sean Combs, The Reckoning.
How did you go about getting the footage?
The Robin Roberts exclusive.
If Sean Combs watches this, what do you think he's gonna feel?
Monday morning, The Interview, and never-before-seen video of Sean Combs. First only on Good Morning America.
What Wack 100 be saying? We got content. I mean, never before seen video of Sean Diddy Combs. Now listen, man, I'm gonna keep it 100. We all know that Diddy's children and his family is out here, but you know, he's at a point where people don't have no remorse for him at all. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people that was hurt in the situations that he was involved in. Now we know that Diddy is in Jersey in the Fed serving his time. But this is about to get nasty. What do y'all think though? You know what I mean? Like what can we anticipate with this documentary? Like what do y'all think? Have y'all heard any rumors? You know what I mean? Drop them in the comment section. This is how I do it myself. For the ones that rock with me, know how we doing. For the ones that don't, eventually will. I will catch you on the next one. Peace. If you want to be the best rapper, you gotta have the best bars. Just like Morgan & Morgan is America's largest injury law firm. Morgan & Morgan is America's largest injury law firm. They gotten over $25 billion with more than 500,000 clients. And the results speak for themselves. A client in Pennsylvania got $29 million after being offered only $500,000. Another client in Florida got $20 million after being offered $0. Morgan & Morgan been fighting for the people for over 35 years. It's like hiring a legal army that's always going to ride for you. If you get injured by somebody else's negligence, then you deserve to be paid. Not all law firms is created equal. Hiring the wrong one could cost you. If you get injured, you could check out Morgan & Morgan. Their fee is free unless they win.